Like and subscribe right now, or you're going to have bad luck for the rest of the week.
Few animals strike as much fear into people as venomous snakes, although the chances of running into a venomous snake and dying from their bite are always way less than dying from stuff like accidents and fatal diseases. A fear of snakes still remains in most people. The Anaconda movie is to be blamed for that. Today, we are looking at 10 of the most dangerous snakes in the world. Venom from number 1 can kill a whole elephant instantly, so stay tuned for that. Let's begin. Number 10. Inland Taipan. Let's start the list with the notorious Inland Taipans. This little guy is so venomous that a single bite from this snake can kill 100 fully grown men, or 250,000 mice. Reclusive and rare, the Inland Taipan hides on its remote rocky habitat. This snake only makes the top 10 because of its highly toxic venom. Considered the most potent of any land snake in the world, it can kill an adult human within 45 minutes. Hunting in the confined space of the burrows of the long-haired rat, the Inland Taipan uses its potent venom to finish out its prey quickly, injecting more than 40,000 times the amount needed to kill a 20-gram rat. The prey has little chance of fighting back. These species have bitten only a handful of people, all snake handlers. Each survived with first aid and hospitalization. The Inland Taipan is a very agile snake, and its strike is extremely accurate, envenoming in almost all cases. Number 9. Saw-scaled viper. The saw-scaled viper is considered one of the world's deadliest snakes, as it is believed to be responsible for more human fatalities than all other snakes put together. Has a stout body with a pear-shaped head, which is distinct from its neck. They grow to a maximum length of 0.9 meters and usually come in shades of brown, gray, or orange with darker dorsal blotches and lateral spots. Unlike most snakes, the saw-scaled viper moves sideways. Saw-scaled vipers can live for up to 23 years. In northern regions, they hibernate during winter. They are nocturnal and feed on mammals, birds, other snakes, lizards, amphibians, scorpions, and centipedes. They can be found in arid regions and dry savannas north of the equator across Africa, India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, and the Middle East. Saw-clawed vipers are considered one of the deadliest snakes of the world because they are often found in populated areas. A lack of readily accessible antivenom in rural areas adds to their lethality. Number 8. Eastern brown snake. Fast-moving, aggressive, and known for their bad temper, eastern brown snakes, together with other browns, are responsible for more deaths every year in Australia than any other group of snakes. If disturbed, the eastern brown raises its body off the ground, winding into an S shape, mouth gaping open and ready to strike. The fangs of the eastern brown snake are relatively small, as is the average venom yield. However, what the snake lacks in venom delivery, it makes up for in potency. Its venom causes progressive paralysis and stops the blood from clotting, which may take many doses of antivenom to reverse. Victims collapse within a few minutes. Between 2005 and 2015, 41% of the reported and identified snake bites were caused by eastern brown snakes. They are encountered in Adelaide, Canberra, Brisbane, Sydney, and Melbourne. In the same period, they were responsible for 15 out of 19 deaths. Number 7. Blue crate. Also known as Asia's most venomous snake, the blue crate is a highly venomous snake of the elipid family. It is characterized by a color pattern of bluish-black crossband separated by yellowish-white lines and can grow up to lengths of 1 meter. The blue crate is usually not aggressive or defensive and will usually only bite when it's really provoked. They primarily feed on other snakes and eat lizards, frogs, mice, and other small animals. They are generally nocturnal and seem to prefer fields, holes, and sometimes even homes. They can also be found near rivers, lakes, and ponds. The blue crates are mostly found in Thailand, Bali, Malaysia, Vietnam, Sumatra, Singapore, and Indonesia. Its venom has potent neurotoxins made up of presynaptic and postsynaptic toxins. The mixture is known to directly attack an individual's ability to speak or think clearly and paralyzes muscular systems. The venom also attacks an individual's respiratory system, causing suffocation suffocation within hours. The bite causes no pain, giving the victim false reassurance. However, if left untreated, death can come within 4 hours. Number 6. Black mamba. Also known as the fastest snake in the world, the black mamba is the second longest venomous snake. They are known for their large size, quickness, and extremely potent venom. The inside of the snake's mouth is black, which is responsible for its name. Typically characterized by their coffin-shaped head, the black mamba can vary in olive, khaki, gunmetal, and yellowish-brown colors. They can grow to a maximum length of 4.3 meters. In the wild, a black mamba can live for up to 11 years. However, it can live for longer than 20 years in captivity. Although they tend to be aggressive, black mambas are generally shy and nervous. They have a preference for warm-blooded prey, but will also feed on other snakes. They are mostly found in Angola, Botswana, Central African Republic, DR Congo, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Kenya, Malawi, Mozambique, Namibia, Somalia, South Africa, Tanzania, Uganda, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. When disturbed, black mambas will attack with repeated bites. Their venom is extremely toxic, and 2 drops are enough to kill most humans. A black mamba's venom attacks both the nervous system and the heart, and most bites are fatal. Number 5. Common death adder. The death adder resembles the viper, but it comes from the elapid family of snakes, like the cobra and black mamba, characterized by their broad, flattened, triangular head and thick body covered in red, brown, and black coraled bands. The death adder is short with small scales and can grow to an average size of 0.84 meters. They have the longest fangs among all snakes in Australia and can lie in wait for their prey for days at a time. Their venom is a highly toxic neurotoxin, and their bites can result in death within 6 hours if left untreated. Symptoms are paralysis and can completely shut down the respiratory system. Number 4. Yellow-bellied sea snake. Sea snakes often need to come to the surface to drink fresh water, but yellow-bellied sea snakes can live without drinking up to 7 months in case of seasonal drought. The yellow-bellied sea snake has a distinction of being the most widely ranging snake in the world and the most aquatic, never having to set scale on land or seafloor its entire life. It is a moderately built sea snake with an elongated head distinct from the body. The upper half of the body is black to dark bluish-brown in color and sharply distinguished from its yellowish lower half. If roughly handled, this species is likely to bite. The fangs are relatively short, and only a small dose of venom is usually injected. However, this venom is highly toxic and contains potent neurotoxins and myotoxins. Symptoms of envenomation include muscle pain and stiffness, drooping eyelids, drowsiness, and vomiting, and a severe bite that can lead to the total paralysis and death. Anyone suspected of being bitten by a yellow-bellied sea snake should seek medical attention immediately, even if the bite appears trivial, as they are initially painless and show no signs of swelling or discoloration. This species has caused fatalities overseas. However, none have been recorded in Australia. Number 3. Tiger snake. There are so many different types of snakes in Australia. We are convinced the country has more reptiles than humans. Tiger snakes are one of Australia's most notorious species of venomous snakes. Popular legend has it that the first British settler to die from snakebite in Australia did so within hours of the first fleet's arrival, the victim of a tiger snake. Recently, however, human modification of the environment, chiefly for agricultural purposes, has resulted in a decline in the numbers of this species, with a concurrent rise in the number of eastern brown snakes. The species now responsible for the most bites. Tiger snakes are very variable in color and, despite the name, are often unbanded. Many regional variants exist, including insular forms which vary in color and pattern and diet, and general ecology. Contrary to perceived wisdom, tiger snakes are not aggressive, although they will bite if interfered with. Tiger snakes were responsible for 17% of the reported and identified snake bites in Australia between 2005 and 2015. 4 out of 119 victims ended up dead. After being bitten, victims can feel tingling, sweating, numbness, followed by difficulties in breathing and paralysis. The mortality rate is between 40 and 60%. Number 2. Mojave rattlesnake. The Mojave rattlesnake has the most potent venom among the rattlesnake species. This makes it one of the most dangerous snakes in the world, also known as the Mojave green. They vary from light green to brown. They can easily blend in with their surroundings, making them almost impossible to spot. Mojave greens are nocturnal snakes and are in the habit of hiding in rocks or other mammals' burrows during the day. They tend to be aggressive and will naturally defend themselves when disturbed. They can grow to a length of up to 1.37 meters and usually have a triangular head with a heavy body. When alarmed, they would usually shake their tail and make a buzzing sound to warn intruders before attacking. The venom's symptoms include muscle weakness, difficulty speaking or swallowing, vision problems, and difficulty in breathing, which can lead to respiratory failure if left untreated. Number 1. King Cobra. As the name implies, the king cobra is probably the most famous snake in the world. It is not only feared but also worshipped in some parts of the world. It usually grows up to 3 to 4 meters in length. It has black heads with 2 crossbars near the snout and 2 behind the eyes. Naturally, the king cobra is shy and avoids confrontations with humans, but it is one of the world's most dangerous snakes when provoked. They are mostly found in all Asian countries. In one bite, a king cobra delivers tremendous amounts of neurotoxins that includes paralysis. Its venom is so potent that it can kill an elephant in just a few hours and cause death in 50 to 60% of untreated human cases. Whoa, that was really scary. Which one of these snakes are you most afraid of? Let us know in the comments. If you like these videos, don't forget to like and subscribe so you'll be the first to know when we drop a new video. Thanks for watching.